Hey pickers, welcome back. I'm Monkey Lockpicks, and what you're seeing here clamped in my vise is a really nice challenge lock pinned and sent by Das Evers a long time ago in our first trade. This is the Das Evers number 36. Of course the key is mummified. Looking at the top of this standard Euro cylinder with this nice paracentric yellow style keyway. This is a 5-pin lock, and I'm going to try to pick it for you. Okay, let's start. I'm using a iReach hook from Lock Tools because this lock has for sure some really high cuts and also some nice really low cuts. I've picked pin number 3 and I've had a nice false set. Now I'm on pin number 1, which is a pretty high cut. I see that the camera is not placed in the best position, so I'm gonna turn my vise a little bit, just like that, so maybe you can see a little better. Okay, I've picked pin number 5 and I've dropped a couple of pins. I'm gonna check. This is pin number 4. Nothing on 3, nothing on 2, counter rotation on 1. Alright, I've got back my false set. Now I touched pin number 5 again and I got a little click. Number 4 is giving me counter rotation. Alright, checking again pin number 5. 4 is solid. Nothing on 3. Little click on 2. And again a little bit of counter rotation on 1. Alright, let's check again. This is pin number 3. Again number 1, which keeps falling back down. Now I'm in a really deep false set. Maybe you can see it. Take a look. It's a crazy false set. Alright, back to picking. Little click on 5, nothing on 4. Just a slight counter rotation on 3. But maybe it's just a tricky pin from Das. Okay. Pin number 5 keeps falling down. Alright, now I think I've pushed it in its place. I think number 5 has multiple serrations because I keep setting it. And each time it gives me some solid clicks. Okay, I think we are really close to have an open. Pin number 5 is really crazy pin. Or maybe it's just a reduced diameter, so when I have some counter rotation from the other pins, it drops down. I hope you are gonna see what's inside of this lock soon. Probably I've also overset something because I'm not having any kind of feedback. This was number 4. I've dropped something in the front, so I'm gonna check out which one. Probably it's pin number 1, which now I know has a really high cut, and high cuts on the first pin are really tricky to set. You need to have a nice deep hook. Okay, this was pin number 2, and I'm in an even deeper false set than the first one I showed you. Let's say 5 and 4 are good. 3, almost nothing on 3. Little bit of counter rotation on 2. No. I'm trying to set pin number 2, but I've got the camera in the way, so I'm not really comfortable with my hands. Let's see if I can manage to This is a really tricky lock. I've only managed to pick it once, right before I've started recording, and I'm not sure if it was a luck or something else, but I feel we are really close, because this is a really deep false set. I think jiggling a little bit on 3. I want to bend this pick because it works really nice. Man, take a look at this false set. It looks like it's already open, but I'm sure it is not. Well, 5 and 4 are set. I feel something. I think this is pin number 2. Let's try to release tension a little bit and go back just a little bit with the core. So maybe this last pin to set isn't so trapped between the core and the Bible, and maybe I can get a little better of feedback. Alright, that was 3. Now I feel again something here on the front. That was 1 again, and we are open. Whew, that was a tough challenge lock, my friends. A really tough challenge lock. So, as you can see, it's open. Let's take a look what does put inside of this beauty. Alright, just a minute, I'm gonna place my vise out of the way. And let's gather all the tools. Okay. Alright. Let's try to give you a nice view of what I'm going to do. Alright, let's remove the circlip. Which is not always an easy task, hopefully. Okay, we're almost there. Almost. A little. It's really hard. I don't want to bend my tool. Okay, that's it. Alright. Now I'm gonna use a nice shim because I really don't know what to expect from this lock. Alright, the follower and go. Alright, nice and smooth. So let's see, pin number 1, spool number 2, and heavily progressive spool with serrations. 3 is a standard. 4 is a progressive spool with serrations, and 5 another progressive spool with serrations and a T-pin top. The core has some modifications, as you can see. 1 is serrated, 2 is standard, 3 serrated, 4 standard, and 5 has some undercutting. Really nice job. Okay, let's take a look in the Bible. So, pin number 1, serrated spool with a copper spring. Number 2, a T-pin with serrations and spool end with a double spring, which is really strong spring, especially the bottom one. Number 3, a really light spring, and we have, man, this is a work of art. Almost an arrow-shaped pin. With a steel spring. And let's check from the other side. Serrated with long steel spring, and the last one, a really strong spring for this serrated spool with this nice copper spring right here. I think we've done. Yes. You can tell there are no modifications in the Bible because the top side is untouched, but I'm gonna take a look to be sure. Alright, that's great. Let's take a look at the pins. So, as you can see, the first one is a serrated spool on top, and on the bottom a T-pin serrated. The second pin has this T-pin end with 2 spools, and this is a serrated spool with also a tapered end right here. This one is a standard, and take a look at this one. There's an arrow shaped point. This is a progressive part which is almost like a spool. Then we have this another kind of tip-in tapered spool, and this serrated spool, another serrated spool, and this has also serrations in the middle part, and this one is a serrated or a little spool with also nice tapering on the top. These are the springs, nice variation of tension in the springs. This one is really hard. And well, that's it. Let's take a look at the key quickly. If I find my cutter. It's not going. I don't want to scratch the key. Let's see. Really hard to open. And this is hard. Alright, maybe we've done. Alright, that was tough. So let's take a look at the beating on the key. Take a look. This is really nasty. Two really low cuts and two really high cuts right here, and a middle cut which is also pretty high on the first pin. This is crazy job. Alright guys, thank you all so much for watching. Daz, thank you so much for this awesome challenge lock. Sorry for having this lock picked only now, and well, I hope you enjoyed the video. Hope to see you all here real soon, and until the next time, keep on picking. Bye guys.